Keemlyf, how you doing?
Yeah, I'm easy, man. How about you?
I'm good. Let me tell you guys a backstory, yeah?
Yeah.
So, I research a lot when it comes to music.
Yeah.
So, I was just going through, I think, Spotify, Apple Music, and all of that. And then I just wanted some fresh sounds, some different names. And then I got I think this was the song I heard first. And then I listened to a couple of other songs. And then I was like, who is this guy? And then I went to Instagram.
Yeah.
And I looked for this guy because that's how good his music is.
I appreciate it.
Ladies and gentlemen, welcome Keemlyf to Trace FM.
Wow, I appreciate it, man.
Yeah, man. Kwanza, Keemlyf inamaanisha nini? I've tried to think about what that name means.
You know, sometimes it's about the person. The name doesn't really make it a lot about, you know, like I feel Keemlyf is just me being myself, you know.
Yeah.
It's actually, you know, Keemlyf comes from the word Keem itself.
Yeah.
Comes from meek, like interchanged, you know.
Oh, right.
So I'm a sort of meek person in character, you get. So I just interchanged that and made it sound cool, you know. That's,
right.
That's what we all about, man.
So you're all about a meek life.
Yeah, man. Just chilling, do good, just be good, you know, vibes and all.
Right.
Yeah, that's what's up.
I think I want to not skip, but just not ask where you went to primary school to and all of that. Yeah. What does music mean to you? What does it represent in your life?
Music is everything to me. I mean, I'm music myself.
Yeah.
Everything I do is musical. So I feel music is flowing in me. Like I don't think there's me without music.
Right.
You know, like music is me. That's just what's up.
By the time I think you're in Form 2, you dropped a song.
Yeah.
I can't remember what was the name of that song.
It was Dunia actually.
Dunia, yeah.
Yeah. It was. Hey, that was way back, man.
So, did you go to a studio and record a song in Form 2?
Not really.
Yeah.
Not really. You know, by then studios weren't really available. You know, like equipment was really expensive by then.
Right.
So you could find a studio in scattered all over. You can't just find a studio like the way you can find a studio right now.
Yeah.
It was a bit hard then, but I didn't actually record the song.
Yeah.
All I used to do was perform with the beat playing back.
Right.
Yeah, so I used to do a live, but kind of half-live performance.
Right.
It's not me who has recorded the song yet, but, you know, I just perform over the beat.
All right.
Yeah,
I see. So you've really started with this music thing from Kitambo.
Yeah.
From that point until this point, what would you say has been some of the challenges you've had? Because, you know, all artists have a grass to grace story.
Yeah.
Some of them inakwanga, mazee sikuwa na dishi, nini.
Yeah.
But what's your story? Has it always been, you know, you had some sort of privilege that it's okay, and then you maximized on that to get where you are?
Not really, man. I'm from the streets, man. You know,
streets ni wapi, boss.
I can say I'm the voice of the streets as of now. You know, I feel like the society has a lot of pressure on us youths to do this stuff we see on TV. We have to compete with all these people, yet we don't have the resources. As of now, I can say most of the youngsters like me are just trying to come up, you know, so it means they don't have enough financial support, you know?
Yeah.
So it's hard for them to do 1, 2, 3 in terms of their career, you get?
Yeah.
So I can say I'm about doing that in a cooler way, but in the simplest way possible, you know?
So how do you stop yourself from being influenced by that pressure?
Yeah,
what do you do?
You just be yourself, man. You just have that tunnel vision, you know? You know what you want and go get it at the end of the day. Yeah.
All right, that's really dope. Now, before you were a singer, you were a rapper.
Yeah.
Right? So I'm trying to figure out uliangalia industry kuna Papa Jones ukasikia baridi ukasema wacha niimbe, but what made that switch from singer to rapper? Because I mean it's surely a very special place to be when you can both sing and rap, you know? Yeah, what triggered that change?
I guess it's just vibes. I guess I just fell in love with singing more. You know, I love vibes.
Yeah.
Just good vibes. You know, I can still rap.
Yeah.
But not as much as I used to. But at the same time, I can still sing. So it's a plus for me, you know?
All right.
So I just do them both. It depends on where it's needed. If a track needs me to rap, I do that. If a track needs me to sing, I'm going to do that.
Someone just asked me on my WhatsApp, is Keemlyf Kenyan? and you're very much Kenyan, yes?
Yeah, most definitely,
Yes,
man.
most definitely. And I want to rattle the boat just a little bit, all right? So Ted Josiah, shout out to our programming team. There was something in the group that we were discussing yesterday. And Ted Josiah said this 8 years ago. He said, Nigerian music will rule. Yes, there I've said it. And before you start throwing stones, here is why I've said it. Right now, Burna Boy is doing well. Why? His father was Fela Kuti's band member.
Manager.
In the 70s and all of that. And he was alluding to us not preserving our musical heritage and using it as a reference for what is there now. Now, you describe yourself as an Afro-pop singer. A lot of people will say, oh, you're drawing inspiration from Nigeria, right? Is that so?
Not really. Actually, stopped calling myself an Afropop artist. Right now, I'm an artist.
Yeah,
I can do anything and everything I set my mind to as a creative. So I'm no longer an Afropop artist.
Right.
I'm not categorized. It's no label.
Right.
So it's Keemlyf as an artist.
All right.
Yeah, it means I can create anything and everything I put my mind to. If it's Lingala, if it's pop, if it's rap, we can do everything. That's what we're about. And that's why we OTG, like only the great.
All right.
That's what's up.
And talking about no label.
Yeah.
That was your the last EP you released, right?
Yeah, actually, yeah.
And that was just after you were signed to a record label, sorry.
Yeah,
Taras Music.
Yeah.
And were you signed to any other in between there?
Not really.
Yeah.
Before I moved into work with Taras, I had worked with other couple of labels, but on project basis.
Right.
You know? So when I was signed to Taras is when we said, okay, let's do this on probationary terms. Like for 1 year. So I did my 1 year, and when the time came, I was like, yeah, we're done. So I think it's my time to skedaddle and all.
Yeah. So why no to record labels? Because this is a purely independent EP, right?
Yeah.
All your money, all your investment, you put into this.
Yeah.
Why?
I feel like I can safely say in Kenya right now, we don't have a record label.
Why?
I don't know. We just don't have one. I don't know
because
why.
there are many. I mean, like if you were to Google, what is it that actual record labels do?
I guess the perception of Kenyans. So sorry to say is they feel that if you have studio equipment.
That you're a record label.
That you're a record label.
Oh,
now.
Wow.
A record label is something that is a body. It's a full set of cog and wheels trying to do one thing that's determined to reach a certain goal. It's not just one person. At the end of the day, a person thinks I own a record label. Yeah, I own equipment to a studio. So I own a record label. Right. No, it's not like that.
There's the network.
Yeah, it's a lot of things involved in that.
Right.
Yeah.
And so, speaking of that, you being out of the record label space, what would you say is your highlight so far in your career?
I can say people are really receiving my music now more and understanding me more than the way they used to understand me before. I can say
because I discovered you, man.
Yeah. So I can say. I'm not saying a record label is bad, but I'm just saying if it works for you, go for it.
Right.
If it doesn't work for you, then don't go for it. It's just that simple.
Okay.
Yeah, and if you want to own your stuff, you just have to don't be in a label.
All right.
Yeah.
And your music is great.
I appreciate it.
Your music is great, but in some ways you've struggled to get noticed. In the game because you've been in this game since 2017.
Yeah.
That's substantial, and the quality that you're giving out is really high quality. What would you attribute, not just you, to other good artists who are not being noticed? Because some people will say it's the radio station, some people will say it's what and what. What do you think genuinely is the reason?
I believe first and foremost, everyone has a journey of experiences that they have to face for them to be who they're supposed to be.
Right.
So I feel like my path is not some other artist's path,
Yeah.
So there's some challenges which they have to go through for them to be the artist they're supposed to be. It's up to you to stand up to those challenges so that you can be able to be who you're supposed to be. Right. If you don't stand up to those challenges, then you'll end up failing and be like, music ain't the thing for me.
Yeah.
But it's up to you to just say, you know what? I know it's tough being independent. I'm going to have backlash from my own people. My own people are not going to support me, but trust me, one day it's going to open up. Right. That's just what's up. It only takes one song.
to get
one
that
song,
breakthrough.
one song. And
do you think for you have that one song already, just that it's not being played enough?
I don't really. I believe all my songs are great.
Yeah.
I don't think there's one song which is not great. So when I'm in studio, I do every song with every beat of me, you know?
Okay.
So I give my all to the song. I don't believe that there's a song which is bad for people not to hear.
I love that.
I believe that when one song will like be on the top, I'll have a lot of catalog for people to listen to. It will even take me like a year for me to release any other song because already I've created a catalog for people to listen to.
Right.
Yeah, because right now I have like 20 songs. If one song gets to blows up,
everyone listen.
I mean, people will be like, yeah, this Keemlyf, so let's listen to what this person has been doing all along.
All right. In terms of local collabos, who are you looking to work with? I mean, not so many collabos, but like, who are you looking to work with where you are at right now in your career?
Just wait on it.
I just wait on it.
Yeah.
New project coming soon?
Wait on it.
All right. I thought I was gonna get an exclusive from you, Bana. I always have a charm, yeah, where I get people to tell me what's coming. They don't see it, but I think you've seen it. You caught me on that. Now, listen, we're about to come to the end of this conversation, and your latest single is called "Frenemies."
Yeah.
When you were making this song, what did you want the audience to receive, to think about, to feel when they listen to this song? What is it really about?
Yeah, so frenemies, first of all, is a friend who's an enemy in disguise, you know?
Right.
I believe as people in the industry, we have a lot of people who claim to be our friends, quote in quotes, because they need something from us as a favor, you know? People want something in return. They're not your friends for free.
All right.
That's how the industry is cutthroat, you know?
Okay.
And I believe there are a lot of people who claim to be your friends, yet really they're not really your friends. You know, they just want to use you to get what they want, you know?
Yeah.
So I believe, and I know that if someone does you bad today, it's so easy for you to do to them the same thing they did to you when you're in that position.
Right.
I mean, I have power now. You're asking me for help. I can as well as do the same thing you did for me.
Okay.
So that line between like you not revenging and saying, you know what? Let me just help this guy.
Yeah.
It's very thin. You find a lot of people will fall on the other side. They'll tend to do the wrong thing, you know?
Okay.
So I don't want to be like them.
I love that.
That's what's up.
Now, as we wrap up, finally, in like 30 seconds, quick one. Copyright amendment law, the bill, right? More money to the artists from the skizzers and all of that of that. But like, there's always been delays in terms of, and also the amounts artists are paid. And artists really depend on that money. For you, do you think that there are other ways artists can make money without just depending on this, royalty distribution? Do you think it's important for them to find other ways to make money? And if so, what are those ways? Quick one, 30 seconds.
I believe there are a lot of ways of making money. We can start from merchandising, doing NFTs. I believe as an artist, when you have the influence, you can tell people to do this and they'll do it without a doubt.
Right.
So, I mean, the streams are just too many for you to just sleep on them.
Which ones are you really focusing on?
Right now, I'm focusing on NFTs as an artist. Okay. I'm focusing on doing writing for other artists.
Oh, nice.
Currently, we're working with international artists as of now.
Right.
For writing like and that. Yeah, so I can say it's just do whatever you get,
All right.
Don't choose at the end of the day, because at the end of the day is money in the pocket.
Right.
Just choose whatever is good for your brand. Whatever doesn't work for you, don't do it. Whatever works for you, do it.
All right. Yeah. Thank you, Keemlyf, for coming over to Trace FM. It's really been a pleasure.
Yeah. Before you hit it, I really appreciate everyone who was taking part in this record. Frenemies, by the way.
Yeah.
Shout out to Dan Mello. Shout out to my team, OTG. Shout out to my manager, my bro, Latin Denver. Shout out to Katarina Cosmetics for coming through. Shout out to Mayiani Eli, man. I really appreciate y'all. It's peace and love. Frenemies playing right here on Trace FM, man.
All right,
Catch us live. It's OTG.